In this video, we're going to be opening up this Stormtrooper army and then making a little diorama with them. So there's exactly 21 Stormtroopers in the card here. 20 of them are the re-released version. But this one here, I've had carded for a little bit, and this is the original New Hope Stormtrooper from a couple years ago. I'm going to go ahead and open him too, because once I get all these open, I'll have exactly 30 of the New Hope TVC Stormtroopers. The 21 on the card here, and then there's 9 lined up here as well. Which I've done a video for all these at one point or another. 6 of them I opened up about a year ago. This one here with the pauldron, I just added that from the Troop Builder pack to him. But he is just a regular Stormtrooper. And I brought out a couple extras as well. I'll fill out the scene that I'll end up making. Sanazard, of course Vader, and the Stormtrooper Commander. Really looking forward to this. Before I open them all, I'm not going to be doing that on screen. That would definitely take a long time. But before I open these, I did want to talk about exactly what I have planned for all this. So I've decided that a lot of the basic army builders, regular Stormtroopers, Snow Troopers, Phase 1 clone Troopers, and then Phase 2 Clone Troopers, and Battle Droids, I would like to be able to get a nice even number of them. And after careful consideration, I decided I think the ideal number for me is 30 for each one of those. And why I'm doing this is, for one, I think 30 is a nice round number and plenty for me. For Stormtroopers, I know some people get hundreds of these things. Way too many for me, way too expensive as well. And I really don't want quite that large of a mountain of Stormtroopers. I think 30 is fine. And of course, I have several others as well, like the Rogue One Stormtroopers and all the specialty ones as well. But just for a basic Stormtrooper, I think 30 is plenty. That'll be enough, I think, to have a nice army, and it's a manageable amount. And with 30 Stormtroopers, I don't think I'll ever feel the need to get a Stormtrooper ever again. Of course I will, if for specialty Stormtroopers and some that I've missed throughout the years. But as far as a basic Stormtrooper, I'll never feel the need to have to pick up one ever again. So I can check that off. I should be expecting the Snow Troopers here soon. 30 of those. Then next I should just do the Phase 1 clones, Phase 2 clones, and Battle Droids, whichever order ends up happening in. I hope to have this completed within a couple years. And plus, I'm trying to think ahead. Right now, army builders like this is probably about the cheapest they're ever going to be. I end up getting all these Stormtroopers for retail price. And same with the Snow Troopers, and the Phase 1 and Phase 2 clones are not too far off from that as well, and same with the Battle Droids. For the Battle Droids, I plan on doing the Troop Builder pack that's around the corner of being released. But we'll see how that turns out. But thinking ahead, it's clear that TVC, if the line does not end up ending, it's going to be very expensive. Very soon here, it's probably going to be almost $20 for just one TVC action figure. We're already seeing some sites like Entertainment Earth, for instance, raising their prices to $19. And I'm trying to think ahead. It's like, if I'm going to go on this army builder endeavor, I think now is the best time to try and go ahead and do that. It'll be cheaper down the line. Yes, it's a kind of expensive up front, but in the long run, it ends up being cheaper. And I see this as a way of completing my collection. But anyways, without saying anything further, I'll go ahead and it's probably going to end up taking me an hour, but spend some time opening all these guys up. And then we'll go from there. Alright, finally got most of the Stormtroopers opened up and lined up here. I have all the E11s holstered for them. I have the Stormtrooper commander there doing like a, or trying to do a rifle salute. As if he's representing this column. So there's actually 29 here. Just one of them I have not opened yet. It's this one here. And it's the original one. Which I do have that entire wave reviewed on the channel. I wanted to save him for last. And then just kind of open them up on screen. Hopefully none of these guys fall. Easy enough to put the E11 in the holster. You think it wouldn't be because of the scope there on the side. In the past, that definitely would have been the case. They seem to have enough flex to them. And you can tell that this is the first release because paint on the helmet's a little more sloppy. And we'll put them back here. So now we got all 30 of them. Definitely think this is the ideal number for me. It's just enough where it feels like a lot, but it's manageable. I really would not want to be one of those guys that has 100 of these. It'd be way too much to manage, and plus you wouldn't really be able to enjoy the individual action figures. Like each of these Stormtroopers, even though they're all the same, each one kind of has their own story. Of course, the 20 that I've gotten recently, but then like the ones in the front row here, I've had for a few years now. I've been in many of the videos up to this point. Same with like the Stormtrooper Commander, for instance. So they each kind of have their own individual story. If you got 100 of them, that's a lot to manage. And it's hard to have an individual story for each one of those because it's just one of 100. Figure it'd be fitting with Vader and Sanazard. I'm really happy with this. This feels like a huge achievement. Huge milestone in the collection. But I think that's all I can initially show for now. Of course, I will be doing lots of dioramas with these guys in the future. Hope to do some setups. Ideally, what I really want to do someday is get the Imperial shuttle, line all these guys up, and of course add the Scout Troopers and Death Star Gunners and all the various officers, and make the hangar scene and Return of the Jedi. I think at this point that's pretty much all I'm missing. I have all the Royal Guards and the Dignitaries, Moff Giroid, the Vader. So yeah, I think at this point I'm pretty much just missing the shuttle. But let me know in the comments, what is your ideal number of an army builder in your collection? I know a lot of people just having 2 is considered enough, and a lot of times that is the case. For many years that was for me, but it is the case for a lot of people, I mean. But I'm glad I did this. After having them all out of the package lined up here, I definitely think it was a smart decision for the long run. And as I mentioned, I definitely don't feel the need to probably get any more Stormtroopers from here on out. Unless it's going to be some specialty ones. I know there are a couple more I would like to get more of in the future, like the Evo Trooper, for instance. I would like to get a little bit more of a squad of those guys. The Jetpack Trooper from, was it Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor? The TVC one. I think I might want to get a few more of them at some point. And I'm sure there's others that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head. Imperial officers, characters like that, of course. But we'll see what the future holds. Only time will tell on all that. And anyways, I hope you enjoyed this overlook video of the Stormtrooper Army. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support, and check out the links in the description if you haven't done so already. And as always, thanks for watching.